Hello friends, welcome back. My name's Ramon. How are you today? So recently I was on the phone talking to my mom and she was telling me about my brother who's 13 right now. And she's like, "Hey Tony, you know, he has a cell phone, he's got a girlfriend, it's crazy." And little does she know what I was up to when I was 13. But the point of the conversation was actually, she was calling me because she was like, "Hey, he's starting to get breakouts and he wants help. He needs skincare advice. Can you help him?" And I was like, yes. The thing with him though is that we have very different skin types and skin concerns. While our focus is acne, I have oily skin and he has dry skin. And when you deal with dry skin, you have acne, it can be a little bit of a hairy situation. But there are solutions and we're gonna talk about those today. Before we get into it, I'm gonna ask to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and fancy related content on my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, and down below in the comment section, do you have dry acne prone skin? What are some of your secrets? What are some of your favorite products? Sound off. So again, having dry but also acne prone skin is kind of like a catch-22 because most of the stuff that's on the market, especially a lot more accessible, that's specifically targeted towards treating acne and taking care of all those issues, is intended more for oily skin and or can just be very drying and very stripping, which is the last thing you need if you have dry skin. When you have dry skin, the difference between dry skin and dehydrated skin, for example, is dehydrated skin, you're lacking hydration. You're lacking that water content in your skin. When you have dry skin, you're lacking oil. You're lacking oil on the skin to keep the hydration in, but also just to keep the skin nice and soft and nourished. And so acne products tend to be really, really stripping, tend to dry out the skin. And so if you already don't have enough oil and content in your skin, those drying products are just going to wreak havoc on your skin. And that's when you're gonna get a lot of irritation-based issues and a lot of negative effects because of that. That being said, there are a lot of specific active ingredients and a lot of different types of products that are going to be helpful to treat acne if you do have dry skin. And basically we're just gonna go down the line. I have a bunch of different categories of skincare in front of me, and we're just gonna talk about the types of products, the textures, the ingredients, the things you wanna look for in your skincare products if you have dry, acne-prone skin. So first things first, what I will say is for the most basic of skincare routines, all you really need is a good cleanser, a good moisturizer, sunscreen, and then because we're talking more about specific acne-prone skin issues, we're going to be talking about some treatments as well. I have a lot of things in front of me though, and I'm going to be explaining what they do, if they're really necessary, what they're going to specifically target, and I also have a wide budget range in front of me from very, very accessible drugstore to more deluxe Sephora brands. Starting off with the basics, you really just need a good cleanser. When you have acne-prone skin, it's going to be very important that you cleanse your skin thoroughly. I'm talking working these cleansers into your skin for at least 60 seconds. If you have water-resistant sunscreen on or makeup, maybe doing a double round or doing a double cleanse so that you're making sure that you're getting all the impurities off your face. I'm talking sebum, makeup, sunscreen, whatnots. And so I will say that cleansing technology is a lot more advanced. Foaming cleansers can work for dry skin types as well, but the ones in front of me are going to be a little bit more of the milky, creamy, hydrating textures, just because they're going to work to cleanse your skin effectively without overly stripping it. So if you're looking for more of the creamy cleansers, you could have the Cerave, and this is very accessible. You can get this in any drugstore in the UK or in the US. Then you have its more elevated sister. This is from Stratia. It's their Velvet Cleansing Milk. And for me, this is just an elevated version of the Cerave. The surfactants are a little bit more strong and it's a little bit more nourishing. And you can also have more lathering cleansers. For me, these feel like they're really giving you a little bit more of a thorough cleanse, but again, they're also going to be very hydrating. You have the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser from Krave, which is just going to give you a nice gentle cleanse, but then you also have the Niacinamide 3% Cleansing Gelée from Naturium. I like this one because you have the option of having it as a leave-on treatment to leave it on for a few minutes and get the active benefits of niacinamide, which is really great for dry skin as well as acne-prone skin. So next thing to talk about is going to be moisturization, aka how you're keeping the hydration into your skin as well as keeping your skin barrier nicely reinforced and strengthened so that you're able to maintain nice moisture levels in your skin. And with this, there's still a lot of textures to talk about. You can have a little bit more of a lightweight gel cream texture, which is great for daytime wear, especially if you have more hot, humid environments. But then you also want to talk about something that's a little bit more occlusive and heavy. And these are for super, super dry skin and or for more nighttime wear when your skin's really just repairing itself. So if you want something a little bit more lightweight, getting a little bit into the gel cream texture, you have two options. One of them is the Niacinamide Gel Cream from Naturium, as well as the Peptide Moisturizer from Inkey. Both of these very accessible, very affordable. What's nice about these is that they sit lightweight, but they have a little bit extra something. Again, niacinamide in this, great for dry acne-prone skin. And then the peptides just make sure your skin is nicely hydrated. If you want something a little bit more rich, that's going to really strengthen and support a skin barrier. Again, ingredients you want to look for a nice barrier cream include cholesterol, fatty acids, and fatty alcohols, as well as ceramides. You have two of my favorite options here. First and foremost, Plant Ceramide Rich Moisture Cream from Naturium. This is just a really nice, rich, occlusive moisturizer that still isn't heavy. It's just lightweight on the skin. And then Stratia Liquid Gold, holy grail for me. This one is just a very lightweight barrier repairing cream. And then we have a little bit more richer textures. These are gonna be a lot more fit for nighttime wear, especially one of them is a sleeping mask. Really what these are, just very, very rich, very nourishing moisturizers. First and foremost, I have the Fenty Instant Reset Overnight Recovery Gel Cream. And then I have the Cicapair Tiger Grass Sleep Air Intensive Mask. Again, these are just gonna be a little bit more rich, a little bit more nourishing of moisturizers. And then a little segue from this, but still very related to it, is oils. Again, if you have more dry skin, your skin is just really lacking oil, and oils can be really great for dry skin because obviously your skin is lacking in oil. And as a result of that, sometimes your skin is very dry, it's very flaky. Oils add emolliency, which means it softens those edges of your skin cells to create a nice smoothness to the skin, but they also add occlusivity, which means they trap in anything underneath them. One of my all-time favorites, and it's a little bit up there in price point, but totally worth it because it lasts you forever, is the Herbivore Phoenix Oil. And a couple more affordable options. Again, you have the Inkeyless Squalane Oil. Squalane's an amazing oil. And then you have the Fortify Oil from Stratia, and this is a really great oil because it's a mixture of 8 botanical oils. You can mix these into your moisturizers or even just layer them on top. Last major step, sunscreen. Sunscreen's mandatory for everyone no matter what, but UN sunscreens are going to have a lot more moisturizing factors to them, and I have a few different types of sunscreens in front of me. Again, you can have mineral or chemical. I don't care which one you choose, which one your skin is best suited for. I just have options for you. If you're looking for more chemical options, some favorites include the Krave Beauty Beach Shield, and then you also have the Bondi Sands Moisturizing Daily Sunscreen and the Black Girl Sunscreen. Both of these are very affordable and very accessible. You can get them in drugstores. If you're looking for mineral sunscreen formulations, these are going to be some of my favorites that are even a lot more brown skin friendly. First and foremost, I have the Cocokind Daily SPF, the Kinship Self Reflect, and the Cots Flawless Complexion. All of these are $25 or below, very accessible, very brown skin friendly. So now let's talk about some extra add-ons. Let's say you incorporate these 3 major steps into your routine and you're still like, oh, I need a little bit more. And that can include just infusing a little bit more hydration into your routine, or specifically you want to use actives that target and help treat your acne a little bit more effectively. First and foremost, let's talk about hydration in the skin. When you use moisturizers, ideally you want to put them over damp skin so that they have hydration that they're locking in. But let's say that's not enough and you want to add more. Some really good ways to include hydration into your skincare routine can include toners or essences. Some of my favorites include the Advanced Nail Mucin Essence from CosRX, as well as the Cream Skin Refiner from Laneige. Very different products in their price point and their texture, but fundamentally what these are going to do is just add hydration into the skin and make your skin nice and supple. Now let's talk about actives, and these active ingredients are going to be in serums or different products in your skincare routine that have ingredients specifically intended to target, help treat, or repair your skin after having acne-specific breakouts. And I have a couple different categories to go over. The first category is going to be AHAs and BHAs, aka chemical exfoliants, and what these do is they slough off the excess dead skin cells on the surface of the skin, thus preventing pore cloggage that could then lead to breakouts. Some of these also get into the pore structure themselves, as well as having some antibacterial qualities, so they help to prevent the pore clogging and killing bacteria that causes acne. Some of my favorites include the Naturium Mandelic Acid, as well as their PHA. Again, these are going to be really great, specifically targeting dry skin types that have acne. PHA, super humectant. Mandelic Acid has that antibacterial quality that's going to help to, again, kill the acne-causing bacteria, but also get into the pore structure since it is lipophilic. Another Mandelic Acid product I really enjoy is the Soft Touch AHA from Stratia as well. And then you have a BHA. This is the Naturium BHA Liquid Exfoliant, 2%. What I like about this is BHA is lipophilic. They get into the pore structure, exfoliate inside there, help to maintain the skin to prevent breakouts. But this vehicle is super, super hydrating. It's kind of like a toner essence hybrid. And so a little bit of this goes a long way and helps keep the skin nice and supple. And then last category is going to be the retinoids. And retinoids are an all-encompassing product that help take care of texture, pigmentation, breakouts in the skin, fine lines and wrinkles. These do a lot. These are intense. So these are going to be nighttime use, maybe once a week, a couple times a week max, until you get really used to them. These ones are also in really nicely moisturizing vehicles. So they're going to help to really nourish the skin, which is great for dry skin types. 2 more gentle, lightweight retinoid options. This one's the Retinol Complex from Naturium. I like this one's moisturizing vehicle for more of an all-over approach. Whereas this one from Kinship is their Pimple Potion, and it features retinol, which is a different retinoid derivative. This one's going to be a little bit more intense than retinol, but this one also specifically has more antibacterial benefits than retinol does. And the last 2 options we're going to talk about are retinoids featured in a little bit more of an emollient, nourishing, moisturizing texture. First and foremost, one of my all-time holy grails is the Night Shift from Stratia. This features a very low percentage of encapsulated retinol, so it's going to be a very gentle, sensitive, skin-friendly option, and the vehicle for this is rich in ceramides, fatty acids, as well as centella, so it's going to be very, very soothing as well. And you also have the Avocado Melt Retinol Sleeping Mask from Glow Recipe. Again, a sleeping mask, a little bit more nourishing, a little bit more occlusive. This also features, again, a very low, gentle percentage of retinol, so it's going to give you the retinol kick while also just simultaneously moisturizing the skin. And the last actual treatment thing I want to mention is sulfur. And sulfur specifically, I like when you're actually targeting specific breakout and you want to speed up the healing process of that breakout. Sulfur specifically has really nice antibacterial properties to target breakouts without being really stripping, and it's a lot more well tolerated than benzoyl peroxide. So if you've tried benzoyl peroxide and it's been too drying for you, check out sulfur-based products. One of my all-time favorite is the Cider and Sleeping Mask from Sunday Riley. Something like that, either targeted on areas where you get a lot of breakouts or targeting a specific breakout you want to heal quickly, is one of my all-time favorite tips. And with that, those are all of my favorite ingredients and product types specifically for dry, acne-prone skin. Again, the name of the game is you want to treat breakouts in a very effective, gentle way without stripping your skin, without doing too much and drying it out because you already got dry skin. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and fancy related content on my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, and down below in the comments, tell me, are any of these your favorites, and or what are some of your favorite products and ingredients to target dry, acne-prone skin? Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.